Welcome back to Make Play Treasure. Today is a very interesting day. We are reading Patricia von Pleasantsquirrel by James Promos. Once there was a princess who had not yet found her princessdom. Her name was Patricia von Pleasantsquirrel. You may curtsy. Patricia's mother said she could not stay up until midnight. To the dungeon with you! Her father forbade her from having cake before dinner. I like cake! Her baby brother acted fussy when he should have been acting as her personal servant. Wah! Patricia's dog was not a great white stallion. He was just a dog. Arf! Patricia was certain that a one-level, three-bedroom, moatless cottage was no place for royalty. That night, Patricia wore her frilliest dress and took out one book after another and settled on one, Where the Wild Things Are. And thought this, if a silly boy with no social graces could be made king with no effort at all, then imagine how easy it would be for me to find my princessdom. She immediately packed her cardboard crown, her collection of Wedgwood china, and her two favorite jelly beans, Edith Wharton and Louisa May Alcott. She said goodbye to her fish. Her fish understood her. Her fish says, I'm a princess too, you know. And she says, I know. She got in her airplane and flew. Y'all come back now. Bon voyage! And flew far away. Finally, Patricia von Pleasantsquirrel arrived in the land of hippos. Please bring me to the top hippo, she said. The flashiest hippo stepped forward. His name was Elvis. May I be your princess? I don't see why not, said Elvis. Sweet. The hippos had a big party to celebrate Patricia being named their princess. But who is this? At the party, Patricia met Cynthia. Cynthia was the former princess. Thank you for taking my job as princess, said Cynthia. No problemo, said Patricia. The hippos placed an enormous crown on Patricia's head. It was not made of cardboard. They fed Patricia cake before dinner, and more cake for dinner. Keep it coming. And even more cake for dessert. They danced all night past midnight, and in and out of the next day. Patricia was given a great white stallion. Whee! Quite exhilarating. She rode him for 3 straight days. On the 4th day, Patricia was handed a list of her princessly duties. 1. Never take off the crown. 20. Wave often. 42. Make speeches. 51. Give Elvis a bath. 61. Cook dinner. 75. Take out the garbage. 98. Read everyone a bedtime story. 120. Talk everyone in. 230. Get up at 5 in the morning and crow like a rooster. For what felt like weeks, Patricia never took off the crown, waved often, made speeches, gave Elvis a bath, took out the garbage, cooked dinner, read everyone a bedtime story, tucked them all in, and got up at 5 every morning to crow like a rooster. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo! But the crown was getting very heavy indeed. One day, Patricia took the crown off. You broke the rule. Sniff. You took off the crown. Now you must go, shouted Nipples. But now! Patricia was stunned, but there was nothing she could do. Before she left, she said goodbye to Cynthia. Cynthia understood her. You know, I never really wanted to be a princess. I know, I know. Patricia flew and flew. Y'all gone now. Boulale, feel and flew. I don't know that. When Patricia arrived home, her mother didn't permit her to stay up until midnight. Her father did not allow her to have cake before dinner. She was not waited on by her little brother, and her dog was still just a dog. A wonderful, beautiful, incredible dog. That night, she put on a big old t-shirt that her parents had bought for her. She hadn't worn it for a long time. Our little princess. Patricia took out one book after another and finally settled on one. She read it to the fish. After a long discussion, they decided they had no idea what it was really about, the giving tree. And they went to bed, happier than two princesses could ever be. The end. What a fun princess story. Remember, if you get the chance and you like this story, click like. And if you get the chance, remember to subscribe so you can keep up on all the cool events that we have coming up. See ya!